Salutations viewers, my name is Game Dave and welcome back to another one of my Legends of Runeterra patch notes review. So 2.2 just dropped today, and this is like I think the first time in a while that I was able to get a patch notes on the day that it dropped. So yay me, first off, but it is an extremely short patch note. So as always, I'm going to read the first paragraph and then we're going to be looking at it. But today we have the new lab, Heimer's Madness, Expeditions, Miscellaneous, and Bug Fixes. So I'll be reading through everything here. So card layout update. Patch 2.2.0 introduces a brand new look for cards. As we've added more and more complex cards to the game, we've seen text overlapping with region icons in some languages. This update gives a little bit more room to breathe and makes the region more distinguishable across the board. I have noticed that, and I am glad that they made this cute little visual update. It's a little bit easier to see where exactly it is now. So for example, here's on the champion. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll definitely be linking it down below so you guys can see it in real time. But they have it in the top right hand corner where that space wasn't necessarily being used. And then on the spell, they have a little bit smaller, but it's still right in the top right hand corner. So that's really good for UX UI. So that way you're able to know exactly where it's going to be 24/7. So that's actually really user friendly. They put it all in the same spot. Oh, and a landmark. Nice. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, that's a really good card fix because I did notice the text overlapping quite often when they did have like longer descriptions, much like Ophelio. So that makes a lot more sense. For the new lab, Heimer's Madness. So patch 2.2.0 brings a new rotation to multi-lab. Lab of Legends, United Front, and Heimer's Madness. And this is what's new. And Heimer's Madness is new in 2.2. So after some brutal battles in Lab of Legends, Heimerdinger seems to have gone mad with his new experiment, Heimer's Madness. This new 1v1 PvP lab starts out pretty tame, but can quickly get out of hand. Now they list the crash course in order to do like the description. So each player starts with 4 max mana and a small pre-made deck with a few random champion spells and followers. At round start, instead of gaining an additional max mana, the cost of all cards in each player's hand and deck is reduced by 1 down to a minimum of 1. So each round, the attacking player receives a spell that lets them choose a card to add to their hand with 2 additional copies added to their deck. So this creates like a really fast-paced, low-cost type of followers, type of spells. So this seems pretty fun and looks like you'll be getting a lot of really nice combos out of it. So with Expeditions, they're sticking to some more minor tweaks. So they've reduced the Luminous Dusk offering bonus to half of what it was previously in the previous patch, meaning it will now show up twice as often as normal. This will be completely removed with the following patch. So in Afterlife, they removed Pesky Spectre, Ravenous Butcher, and then in Augmented Assault, they added Clump of Wumps, Insightful Investigator, and Trifarian Hopeful. In Moonlit Heist, they added Zap Sprayfin. They removed Double Up and Shakedown. And then in Shroom and Boom, they added Poro Cannon and Zonate Urchin, but removed Insightful Investigator. Because this is short, I will read these out to you guys as well. So in Miscellaneous, prismatic cards now have a new minor visual effect, which can be viewed in the collection and when being drawn or played. In the collection, cosmetic items that were available as part of the limited time event are now labeled Legacy. And a new Show Available filter will hide Legacy items. So that's why you guys got to be really keen on coming through the events. That way you can get these said Legacy items. The Tournaments tab has been updated for the upcoming seasonal tournament. Rounding timings will be more clearly displayed during the open rounds and playoffs. And on mobile, the in-game language can now be changed from the settings menu, which is very helpful. Some bug fixes. There were some issues with disabled PC hotkeys. Oracle's Eye would sometimes be disabled. They fixed the issue where an acquired taste occasionally causing units to appear as if they had spell shield without actually having one. Several audio and card text issues for Ophelios. They fixed an issue where Diana's Nightfall visual effect wouldn't play properly. They fixed several inconsistencies in tutorials and challenges. And they updated several cards text as part of the ongoing proof to text consistency as always. And they fixed related a crash to Get Excited. So this is a very, very minor update, but I think the biggest thing about this update is the visual aspect of the cards to see where exactly the regions are. So was this a necessary update? I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, especially with the bug fixes. But I think this is not a bad update to have. But yeah, that's pretty nice. I don't really have much else to say about it. Good on you, Riot. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.